So that I've finished my reading for today, I'm going to ask myself, what thematic idea do I want to write about? What's stuck with me the most? And there's all kinds of different possibilities. There's no wrong answer. Loneliness is one I talked about. I discussed poverty. I discussed the need for friendship and how Esperanza doesn't have that in her life and longs for it. But what I felt is the thematic idea that has really stuck with me the most, and I feel is the most important here, is the bond of family. You can see I captured that in this slide here. Why did I choose that? Because, well, two reasons. One is my favorite passage from the text today was that metaphor of the mother's hair representing comfort and reliability. And I felt like the mom being part of Esperanza's family really showed how the bond of family can get people through really tough times. But also, with a family like this that's moving all the time and constantly trying to find their place in the world, all they have is each other. They're probably constantly changing schools. That's an inference. They're changing homes. They're changing communities and neighborhoods. So, what's the only thing that's stable and consistent through all of that? Family. And so, I felt like the bond of family was really driving this first part of House on Mango Street and what the author really wanted me to take away. So that's why I chose it. And so what I simply did here is I brainstormed, now that I've got my thematic idea, what are the three pieces of evidence from this chapter or the couple of chapters that I read that shows that that thematic idea is important? I narrowed it down to these three things. Of course, the comfort of mama's hair and the metaphor that that represents, but also sticking together through the struggle to find just livable housing, and how they only have each other as they encounter, one bathroom for 6, 7 people in the family, and how difficult that must be, and looking for warm water, looking for a yard to play in, looking for bricks that aren't crumbling and pipes that aren't broken and tattered. These are all just essentials that maybe we take for granted, but this family can't because they don't have those things consistently. And then also Carlos and Kiki as brothers, I imagine they have each other, and that's really important. They're two boys at a similar age, and so that bond is forged. And so I felt like those three things really represented my thematic idea. And I'm going to take those three things that I brainstormed from the chapter and I'm going to apply it to my reader response for today. And you'll see that on my last slide. That's next. So take a look at that.